come with me to the new Charlotte Tilbury launch. I am really excited for this launch and everything that it represents. The first thing that I saw when I came in was this really cute like retro telephone, which really sets the mood for Charlotte Tilbury being old Hollywood. So to start off, I had to of course get ready in pink, and we're gonna start our journey with a little scenic car ride. So today's a kind of gloomy day, but I'm trying to keep the spirits up because there's a new product launching and we get to experience it today. But at least the skies are pretty clear, and I love driving around because it's a really scenic route, and it just gives time to enjoy the surroundings and greenery before we get to the hustle and bustle of the mall. So here we are. You can see that everything is decorated in pink. So they're celebrating the new launch to their Pillow Talk line with these duo blushes. And I'm really excited for this launch because it means that there's more inclusivity. So there is a double shade blush, so one with a darker shade range for deeper skin tones and a lighter pink for lighter skin tones. So for the darker skin tones, we also have different lipsticks to accompany that. So there are a lot of flattering shades that I was very excited to use, and the packaging is so cute. It reminds me of like those toy blushes that we used to have as children. They even had these like heart-shaped mirrors. Everything was super cute, and they had a lot of their like very staple products as well as their new launches. And I love how luxurious the packaging is. I feel like the experience of using Charlotte Tilbury products itself is pretty much what validates like the price point. Not only are the products very nice and easy to use, but the packaging really makes you feel like you're like old Hollywood glam. So I got the sales associate to help me try them out, and we used the more terracotta shade on me because I have a deeper skin tone. So on one side you have the Pillow Talk Flawless Finish Airbrush Setting Powder, which is the lighter side, and then the blush side is supposed to be a natural pink that would resemble just like a natural blush shade that you would have if you were flushed. So here you can see it's a very light powder, and it can be applied very seamlessly just with a few strokes, and there's already a difference, and there's like a lot of color in my skin. And I just absolutely loved the entire concept. There was so much to do. We even had a chance to go through all of the products. So here they have the Flawless Filter Foundation, which is obviously a staple, and a bunch of their new eyeshadow launches as well. So I'm super excited to try out all of these products. So we got these QR codes that you had to go through the different like quests and different stations throughout the pop-up that you could use. So here I am scanning mine. And once you scan them, then you can play the games or even collect some souvenirs. So for the game, we had to use this Cupid's bow and basically just stack the like items together and clear out the different bubbles in order to get a high score. You can see I kind of struggled with it. It'll come in a bit, but here they are like explaining the game to me, and I got to play for a while. So you had to aim the bubbles and make sure that you removed the stacks that were similar, but the maneuvering was quite difficult, so that took a while for me to really get the hang of it. So you have to just try it. They even tried to help me, but yeah, we did our best. And at the end of it, they showed you if you won a prize or if you could try any of the free products. So I won a bunch of these souvenirs, a few extra. So I got the eye cream as well, which is something I've been meaning to try out. I've heard a lot of good things. It's quite moisturizing. And so these are all the goodies that we're walking away with today, which I'm really excited about. And then after that, we had to go on our usual coffee run. So of course, before coffee, it's best to hydrate. And here I am waiting for my coffee. This is one of my favorite parts of the day. So I just got myself a French vanilla latte, classic, a real pick-me-up, especially with how gloomy everything is. And on the way back home, I saw this like market, and I thought we'd explore through it and see what I could find. Sometimes there's some really cool finds that you can get on these markets that don't necessarily have like brand names, but they're quite creative designs. And I spent the rest of the day kind of like wandering around the city and having fun. And that was my day with Charlotte Tilbury. Like and subscribe for more.